Just got that new load and damn I'm out of pounds again. Hit that boy with that FN, they caught him out of bounds again. We been up since 10 a.m. letting off them rounds at them. All they heard was bro letting off that sound at them. 3K on his fit, every time I come around I'm trim. Water on my neck, I'm always ballin'. Get me out the gym. He was nervous to take a risk, cause his little ass was scared. We'll go to war with any hood, like bitch we never cared. First show in the city, we gon' make sure we sneak pose in. I'll say they don't see me, stupid bitch because the load in. Shooting dice up in the trap, bet 100, I roll 10. My bitch, she say she love me, I pay her rent and get so in. Old wig install, closure piece, shit, whatever you call it. You move sloppy and the birds come to the park, better be cautious. Moving like the mob, nigga, you can't step up in this office. 30K in water on my neck is making your bitch nauseous. Yeah, I know you been a fan, so you know I been heartless. Yeah, they telling me to save, but I'ma spin this shit regardless. I ain't even got no out, cause these niggas really harmless. I been killing shit on camera, but they never press no charge. Strip a bitch, you want a G and me to pay her tip out fee. You ain't coming home with me again, you ain't getting shit from me. Just bought a new pair of Amiris just to put a 10 in these. 41 my wrist, she say how you get this shit off of peas. Don't know my name, Alicia Keys, they want the fame but not the cheese. He hit his brain soon as he squeezed, this not a gang, we just the ease. Let off that dog, they broke the leash, trap in the spot, we broke the lease. My ops so po or they police, 3 nigga Prada in my cleat. Just got that new load and damn I'm out of pounds again. Hit that boy with that FN, they caught him out of bounds again. We been up since 10 a.m. letting off them rounds at them. All they heard was bro letting off that sound at them. 3K on his fit, every time I come around I'm trim. Water on my neck, I'm always ballin'. Get me out the gym. He was nervous to take a risk, cause his little ass was scared. We'll go to war with any hood, like bitch we never cared.
If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be?
Let me call Jeremy.
Dinner with anyone, who would it be?
Jeremy, what up, man?
Hey, Luda, what's going on?
This is the question. If you could invite anyone to dinner, who would it be? If you could invite anyone
like
to
a culinary genius.
That's good.
You could invite
Like a culinary genius. Definitely no actors. I think they're all a little bit weird, you know? Definitely no actors. Wait, I thought you guys said dinner wasn't happening.
All right, bye, Jeremy. Join us.
In the trench smoking zoogies. Got a short temper, don't push me, I ain't pussy. Dressing all black with a hoodie like I'm boogie. Ain't put in no work, so I guess they playing hooky. Blick with a switch, that's a goddamn fully. So I hope you don't think you no goddamn bully. Need a 5-piece if you goddamn put me. Been up in the streets, I am not no rookie.
Good, everybody. We're finna get this shit cracking in a few minutes, y'all. Y'all turn this chat up, man. Turn the motherfucking chat up. We up early today, y'all.
Got a couple shooters ain't known to kill. Cold-hearted demons ain't known to chill. Let the 30 off, they overkill. These my real brothers, they not my homies. When you get to the top, so the top ain't lonely. Had to change my surroundings like the shit not for me. Got to a bed, started thinking they know me. On the mic, tell the truth. Just me and this mic in this booth. Gotta do something right for the youth. Yesterday I seen some lights, they was blue. Red lights still flew. Gotta stop cause they might get a clue. Fuck it, we gon' bliss again. Hit them then, spin again. If you ain't dead, we gon' fall into the spittle then. Girl sound rough, fuck it, I'ma touch you gentle then. Fuck you like a gentleman. Niggas really hoes, they be talking under pillows, man. Shooters on go, I ain't never got a sentiment. Hit your block when we sliding in the minivan. When I was broke, all they told me was fix it then. And I heard all that shit from a middleman. Rappers today cause I might not see you tomorrow. Money in my pocket so green, look like I was seeing Cosmo. Remember that gun had jam, when I filled it with hollows. Them shells hit the ground, like I tried to play the top.
In the trenches, smoking Zookies.
In the trench smoking zookies. Got a short temper, don't push me, I ain't pussy. Dressing all black with a hoodie like I'm boogie. Ain't put in no work, so I guess they playing hooky. Lick with a switch, that's a goddamn fully. So I hope you don't think you no goddamn bully. Eat a 5-piece if you goddamn bummy. Been up in the streets, I am not no rookie. And I got brothers on go for real. Got a couple shooters, ain't known to kill. Cold-hearted demons ain't known to chill. Let a 30 off, they overkill. And I got brothers on go for real. Got a couple shooters, ain't known to kill. Cold-hearted demons ain't known to chill. Let a 30 off, they overkill. Overkill. Overkill.
Like they don't know where the fuck I just came from, man. Came from the fucking hellhole, nigga.
The cage, nigga.
Fucking bathroom, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Lockdown, nigga.
State, nigga.
Fucking nuisance, nigga. Let's get it. Straight out of cell. Hot boy, they say I'm on fire. A demon just broke out of hell. Got booked for them L's and wearing them bills on the scale. Did my time and ain't tell. Hungry as hell. Waiting no shit in the mill and the just had to 9 my bill. I was just eating them macros and noodles with shooters. Not coming home, they got an L. Got hitters in jail. No bail. Free Nella for 12. Till they free the gang. Got the sales. Big God, let you pale. This bitch got 33 shells. Rio Taco like a bell. They snatched me and question the mannequin. Bitch, ain't no panicking. Bad niggas screaming, they yell. They said they ain't telling. No telling what shit I can't tell. They got my gas locked in themselves. I stay in designer, I can't even spell. Try to rob and you gon' fail. I keep a banger, they know I'm a gangster. My red bottoms all well. My pockets is crippin' and bitch, I be drippin'. I might leave a bloody trail. Guess what I sell? Soon as you smell, turn your ass to clientele. Get out my amigos, say cans through order. Que out, go pray out your killers, I order. Bag it up since that shit through importers. Got that package that come from the border. I got boats for the low, place your order. 25 and they taking shit shorter. Sent your hoe to the stove for some backwoods. Blowing cookies might face me a quarter. Yo, savage gon' fuck on your daughter. She gon' eat, then I leave and ignore. Got a juicy little piece, she from Georgia. Fly wrist, fly your bitch down to Florida. Fuck that bitch on the beach by the water. Big for elite diamonds dancing in water. Me and my glizzy be torn. I'm pushing the spawn. I'm feeling like I'm the transporter. Pipes that's blow, we run out of smoke. Like I'm not a cancer supporter. These niggas be snitching, tell everything they know. Like they ask some news reporter. My shooters go crazy, bitch tell him free holy low. Think he got a mental disorder and man keep adding. Cause bitch when it's clutch time, we shooting like Kobe for quarter. You baby ass niggas fuck around and gon' get killed. Don't make my niggas abort till he holding, I'm hungry, I bet I'ma get a meal. Watch me and my niggas extort him. My bunkie, he told me get out and run up them hundreds. Salute to the chief of enforcer. These hoes be flunky, so I'm married to the money. I promise to never divorce them. Bitch, I finesse, got plug connects. Now I be running up a check. I bet they regret when they reject. When I was calling them collect. My wrist and my neck, my jewelry wet. It's like my diamonds having sex. I might get a tech, I might get eject. Ball and get it out the net. Won't chase a hoe, but I race to the bag. Niggas mad cause they coming in last. I can't go, I'm addicted to cash. Boy, your bro, someone get him a cast. Got a stripper little bitch with some class. I might tip the little bitch and she bad. Shake it fast, she gon' sweat for that bag. Watch the twerk money stick to her ass. Buy my shooters some 50 round mags. Come on, man, you get peeled like a scab. Free little man, he gon' shoot with no mask. And him ain't gon' dump him like trash. Bagging hoes on accident, got hoes trying to crash. These hoes love my accent, now these hoes wanna smash. Gucci and Louis and fending me down. I smoking gas counting bitches right now. Bitch, when I move, keep them semis around. Watch me for niggas, too many around. I got some real niggas locked in that pound. I got some real niggas stuck in that ground. I catch a body and bail out of town. I catch a homie, forget how I sound. Slap through the city, chopper with titties. I know these niggas wanna do me. Glock with a 50, if niggas fishy, I'ma chop them like some sushi. You niggas goofy, big in the coochie. Back when bitches had cootie. Yo, bitch, a groupie, I'm getting Uchi. Now the little bitch wanna chew me. Bitch, we got a ball, so all about my dogs, fool. Talking ooka-nooba. My diamonds is bright, I don't need no lights. It got me looking like a Jew. Fuck prosecutors, big ass enhancement. 30s, Give me 1 second, y'all. We about to get this shit
bitch, I'm a
rolling.
shooter, I'm not a hooper. Give his ass to Mark a Buddha. You niggas just shooting, you niggas ain't hearing shit moving. 100 excuses. Get your head ahead, I put your boy on this shit. Now go run and go get substitution. They don't want me with no movement. They want me locked in institution. Released from the feds, I got niggas scared. They fuck around and freak the news. It's gang.
At 2 Men and a Truck, we'll treat you and your belongings like we'd treat our own grandmas.
Here we go! Hi, hello there. Welcome.
Whether we're moving you across town or even across the country.
I hope we can come here and reason together. And as a reasonable man, This the mob, this some shit you niggas wouldn't think about. Ran with the wolves, my daddy taught me how to kill a mouse. Love my grandma, she ain't kick me out, she know what's in the house. Never really met my uncle, but I sent the money monthly, had to. He the one who gave my family all they structure. From the cradle down to the grave, all we got is each other. Real nigga shit, I never raised my boys and my mama. I'd rather be in the grave before a nigga raise my daughters. I'm a hustler in the head buster, yeah, we know limit. Have a shootout in the Henny, we don't do shit with no limit. Shit unless it's on the trigger, fan down on a nigga with the Glock at hole 50. You could duck it, still ain't missing. Hit the road, make a bitch suit up and bring a load with her. Third person shit, no witness, can't be seen, you know the rizzle. Send my bitch to go pick up the chain, she don't know the business. Stay discreet, you would never know who switch when cases pin. Charisma Don, Charisma Don, Charisma Don. You can have my answer now if you like. My final offer is Charisma Don. More reasonable man. Problems of business always be solved. Charisma Don. I am the one. Always been determined, never need no nigga to help me get it. Leave your feelings in your bed when it's time to handle business. Take a risk just for my family. I don't really need attention. Even a boss gotta learn how to play his own position. Gotta take care of the wolves, gotta take care of the crew. Gotta know how to do your homework on a nigga when it's time to move. Switch your shit up when the people get to zooming in on you. Cut them hoes off, well, really, I ain't got that much to lose. Cause them hoes play both sides, yeah. Fuck one of your guys, yeah. Bitch, you know you foul for that, can't come around the mob with that. If you really loyal, you won't never go behind my back. Lying to my face, got me thinking you a turn rat. Cause money got these niggas switching, I'm wondering how you really feeling. Pay attention when these niggas saying that you're moving different. It's a chess game, know the 4 steps ahead. You gotta know how to keep your hand alive when niggas want you dead. Charisma Don, Charisma Don, Charisma Don. Don't ever take sides against the family. Charisma Don. Never hate your enemy. It affects your judgment. Charisma Don. Charisma Don.
How long out there, man?
Rick, and that is on the beat. Rick, and that is on the beat. Rick, and that is on the beat.
4-3 baby, 4-3 made me. Watch how I throw up 3. 2-2-3 and 308 blue tips and shoot through trees. I knew how to count when I knew nothing about my ABC. Used to slap the hoopty with my brothers, got from A to Z. 2 liter filled with Xanny juice, we wasn't hip to lean. I saw 4 niggas to 1 gun like we was sharing jeans. Please got took by GPD while he was trying to flee. It's my real life, it's what I rap, I wish it was. Real life, I toss and fight, but I can't wake up. I'm from 4-3, I talk these streets, this I can't make up. I swim with socks, walk around with bags when most get ate up. I lost the most and I can't cope while I stay laid up. Promethazine and lean, I'm fighting just to stay up. I'm done with Thor liquor, them Percocets I shake up. This double stack kicked in my ass, I tried to break up.
What's going down, man? Shout out to all my family in the building, man. Shout out to all the Kick fam, man. I fuck with y'all a long way, man. We here, Kick. Been live 378 days straight. We almost at 400 followers on Kick. I only been on Kick since February, and I got about the same amount of followers that I got in the same time as I've been on Twitch.
I knew
fucking with y'all,
nothing
dude.
about my ABC. Used to slap the hoopty with my brothers, got from A to Z. 2 liter field was energies, we wasn't hip to lean. I saw 4 niggas to 1 gun like we was sharing jeans. He got took by GPD while he was trying to flee. It's my real life, it's what I rap, I wish it was.
Trippin', itching, think I need a perk. 4-3 baby, I take scripts and vintage cups of service. Cause I don't know who plan on taking me, but all I know is this AR right here on me. The murder man got hit, I'm thinking no shit. Park the car, get out, get hit with a stick. Before I let the game start, I'ma hit licks. On 43rd as a jet, I was equipped. Dirty blick, dirty cup, full of the trish. For the end of the night, I'm full of the shits. Dark liquor, dark styles, I'm with your bitch. 5'7", 5'6", do hits.
Hey man, watch how I throw up 3. 223 and 308 blue tips and shoot through trees. I know how to count when I knew nothing about my ABCs. Used to slap the hoopty with my brothers, got from A to Z. 2 liter field with energies, we wasn't hip to lean. I saw 4 niggas to 1 gun like we was sharing jeans.
Let's get it, y'all. We here.
By GPD while he was trying to flee.
Hold on, man.
Rap, I wish it was. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Shout out to everybody in the Kick chat, man. Shout out to all my Kick family. Shout out to all my YouTube family. Be in the building. Man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all on Facebook, man. I love Facebook,
Part
but
of taking care
Facebook
of
harsh as
myself
hell
is
when it comes to
embracing
the
the things
music.
that make me look my best and being intentional about the product I
Sometimes
use.
it don't even be me that play the shit. I gotta understand.
Yeah.
I'ma ever keep my other shit posted where I'm motherfucking playing on when I'm on Facebook and shit.
My brother tell me pull up, tell me right away. Told me bring out them dirty guns that I stashed away.
Really trying to just, man, focus on YouTube and Kick, man. After these couple of years, I done realized, you know, these are the 2 platforms I'm doing the best on.
Swim on me, hit the 4-3 when it's deep. I remember nights I didn't eat. Boss at the table, I feast. I got my bitch on the lead. Compete. Can't get away from these streets. I'm in too deep. I can't give up on my dreams cause she counting on me. I'm the voice of the G. The voice of the streets. The voice of them niggas with heats. Voice of niggas you don't see. Cause they serving that tea. Lately been losing focus, but don't worry about me. I drive the hoopty to hell and back on E. Yeah. Like a Don. 4-3. My brother told me pull up, coming right away. Told me bring out them dirty guns that I stashed away. So much anger in this heart, it's delayed. I saw my brother's time. Smoking his dog, standing on 10, sipping it dog liquor. Losing my friends.
Hope everybody having a wonderful morning out here, man. I remember the nights I couldn't eat.
As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And this will be...
Damn, I'm into it. Wait.
Yeah. asshole for real.
I meant to accept it, but now I got the free win. Fuck it. Be rolling.
Yeah.
I feel like I did better with the Eagles, but I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the fucking speech.
Live like a movie, no sound like I like to ball because I'm a beat out, yeah. Making these hits like I'm Nelly, I feel like a Kelly, got you bitches pissed off, yeah. Pulling my right hand, the blunt in my left hand, take over and over like quick out, yeah. Taking these drugs that make me go crazy, my life on the air about to flip off, yeah. We robbing niggas and we do not care, hands in the air like it's tip off, yeah. Beef from the back and I cannot relax and I'm pulling the trap, pull a wig off, yeah. I cherish money, cannot take it from me cause I really witnessed the real loss, yeah. Walking the sex, got me some racks, don't give a fuck with this shit out, yeah. Tagging my clothes and my bite back, sneaking my shirt and my strike back. A bitch coming sad and she want a nightcap, roll up a nigga and strike that. Ghost of Capone, my chromosomes, our DNA just might match. Feel I'm alone, all on my own, I'm trying to get on the right track, yeah. Keep me a gun, go where I'm from, I'm super bad like a Mike Jack. I'm rocking this ice, don't lose your life, better think twice if you might snatch. I'm good with my...
Get this one started, and we are underway from Kansas City. Now Isaiah Pacheco gonna bring it out of the end zone.
Body bag came with a price tag, you niggas
Stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I squeeze this trigger a slight lag. Help just working, I didn't have no purpose. Blaming myself, it was my bad. Live like a movie, no sound like I like to fall.
On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jarek McKinnon. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Let's fucking go.
He's on his way. And all the way in by Kansas City.
Fucking go, y'all.
Jarek McKinnon, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Walking the sex, got me some racks.
Extra
Don't
point
give a
by
fuck with
Boston.
this shit.
Bring you can get you a slice. Grab the young bitch, fly my advice. Regular nigga with MOB ties. Boy, no killer, I'm about some ice. I'm in that mode and I'm feeling real splendid. Commas on one tape, I'm feeling tremendous. I make this verse in the middle of spinning. If you upset, don't tell them independent. Sex, but they love me, I'm dripped in the mirrors. Give me FaceTime, I like talking to Siri. Hand on the front of the other one staring. When I go home, and they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Either ill for a rapper or a champion. Running from me, they gon' act as backfield. I'm on the lag 'cause I never play backfield. I ain't thirsty for no more, I can't go out desperate. Counting this fetty like I got a fetish. Quick on the blisters, no bullets in seconds. They tryna battle, they just couldn't exit. Life is a gift like we live in the present. Stay on my peace, but I'm far from a peasant.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Like a movie, no sound like I like to ball.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being...
Peeling my right hand, the blunt in my left hand, take over and over like quick out, yeah. Taking these drugs and make me go crazy, my life on the air about to flip out, yeah. We robbing niggas and we do not care, hands in the air like it's tip out, yeah. Beef from the back and I cannot relate.
Brought down second and right at a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second. Short, what do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now Cousins. That's complete to McBride. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. Cousins now. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Cousins throw pulled in
Bro,
by
how's that not pick, bro?
And he's
Get
gonna
the
be
fuck
taken
out of
down
here.
right at the 10-yard line. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a third down.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out on the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. They go play action. Cousins rolling to his right. Finds his
None of that.
over here outright.
None of that.
Looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Cousins. And that one
Good
is
shit.
incomplete. And it also concludes
Let's go.
quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to go
Let's take that punk ass 2 points. That ain't gonna save you.
Safety.
The goal here is about getting.
I'm ass, bro. You couldn't even fucking score, bro. And I'm ass, and you got in the goal line
You just want to try and buy
and couldn't score. And I'm ass.
But in this spot,
And I'm ass. I'm ass though. Yeah, okay. You got in the goal line. What yard line did you get on and couldn't score? And I'm ass. And I'm ass, bro.
Position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, bitch. Who fucked up? Who fucked up? Who fucked up? Yeah. Let's go. Who fucked up? Nigga, shut up, nigga. Let's go, Chad. Turn up in this bitch. Weak ass nigga in here, man. Talking shit.
Deflator there on the interception.
You ain't gonna whoop shit, motherfucker. You couldn't hold my draws, you sorry ass bitch.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's got him.
You finna do what? You finna do what? Yeah, I thought so. Easy money. I'm what? I'm sorry?
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Richie James, 72 yards.
Fuck you up. You thought you knew where I was going. You had no idea.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can catch.
Let's go, Chad, turn this bitch up, yo.
And he carries it all the way into the end zone. That's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first drive.
I don't know how he got that off.
You can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing
awfully
well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Cousins fakes a jet sweep, and off play action he wants to throw.
Yeah!
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, Cousins again.
None of that.
None
of that.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Flush to his right.
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Continue. Here's
intercepted. Oh, yeah!
Here at their own 32-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending the play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now a toss left for Pacheco.
Let's go! I do this shit, boy! I fucking do this shit! I do this shit! Calling me sorry. What's the score? What's the score? What's the score? Nigga, you only scored off a punk-ass safety. Nigga, you ain't even touched the end zone. You don't even know what the end zone feel like, nigga. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Extra point by
Hey, you ain't gonna win shit.
And that will make this a
Y'all not make shit. Y'all hear him chat? That's what everybody hurt. That's what hurt motherfuckers say. Ah!
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Ah! You know it ain't hurt. It's either you only got 5 people. It's telling you either got 2 people watching you, but you don't make nobody off your stream. Ah! I love it. Let's go. Silver say I appreciate you, Brody.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Play fake. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. He's across midfield. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Trying the power game with Ham. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Madison diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the give, here's McBride. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Play action now. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They'll set up the screen to McBride. And this time not quite to the 30.
Kick that field goal, boy.
At the 31-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Yeah! I told you to kick that field goal. You didn't want to listen to me, boy. You going to learn to listen to me. I told you to kick that field goal. You're going to learn to listen to me, boy.
The 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Second down, McKinnon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On second down, here's McBride. And
none of that.
Maybe a yard up to the 24.
None of that.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's McBride. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
1st down, here's Cousins. Over the middle and complete to Addison. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. To throw, Cousins.
Yeah!
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Let's go!
Across midfield.
4 picks, baby.
6-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here again is McKinnon. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, he'll definitely take them.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The
Woo, that should have been mine.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On play action, Cousins. Pass caught here by Osborne. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake, Cousins. Heavy rush.
Pressure bust pipes.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. 2nd down, Cousins. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this is intercepted. And
oh, yeah. Who's sorry, nigga?
Edwards picks it off.
Good game, Brody. Yeah, I know. I'm still sorry, though.
5 interceptions that he has thrown.
I thought you was finna beat me.
If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes.
I'm about to score again. I'm about to beat you bad.
By his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning.
second down and 3. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I'm with them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping.
You running with the Vikings again?
On the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Complete. Jefferson the target. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Again, it's Cousins. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mike Edwards picks it off, and the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think the old ones can do it.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
3rd and short, McKinnon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to
first game of the day, y'all. Let's go. I'm playing with you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis.
I'm playing with these boys. Hear me?
You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.
I'm playing with you.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's sky racing.
Playing with you. Running game is.
But I know just how to feel. I know just what you need. You need something you can feel. You just need a love.
So don't be scared of me. Know that my love. You know that my love is genuine, so don't be scared of me. Promise I've been through the same thing, like prepare me. I take all your fears and your pain, baby, share with me. Pain up in your eyes when you stare at me. Yeah. It seems when I get closer, you just push me away. I got you up on my mind, you go missing for days. I know feelings take time, so I give you space. Got me feeling like I'm stalking, laying scroll through your page. I'm sorry that they hurt you. Scar from fake love in real life, she needed virtue. All them fake niggas in your life, they don't deserve you. Let me be the one you can turn to. Yeah. Had to fuck the past, your emotions don't rely on. Queen ain't steady stealing from you, that's why your pride gone. Let me be the shoulder that you cry on. Let me be the chest your head lie on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Too much sweet, but I know just how to fix it. I know just what you need. You need something.
Myself like Rolo, just take care of you. I'm always putting people first. What about myself? Every time I fall, ain't no hand, ain't no help. Why they let me stand in the rain? I'm supposed to deal with this pain. House had no furnace, ain't no air, no heat. No lights for hella years, so when the dog was asleep. Kerosene up on my clothes, people talking about me. Young as hell, steady crying to see my mama in weeks. You never see me cry, I'm alone when I weep. Daddy passing on our cracks, so I'm walking the streets. Watch him spinning on crack, now we barely can eat. R-E-S-P-C-T, when you talking to me. I had to wear so low. I just need a reason to love. Burning like the stove, boil water when it's cold. Felt so good just to get in the tub, yeah. I just thought this money make it better. I just thought these clothes make it better. I just thought this love make it better. Truth is, I'ma live with this forever, yeah, yeah. I just thought this money make it better. I just thought these clothes make it better. I just thought this love make it better. Truth is, I'ma live with this forever, yeah, 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 yeah. Walking through the dark, I was looking for light. God said his toughest warriors had the strongest of fights. Don't take my kindness for weakness. I'm being polite. Trying to turn me to a snake, turn they back, I'ma strike. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Talk to them on the phone. I just know when I get on. Feeling I'ma buy some home. Thankful if you still know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
On the 28-yard line, here's a second and 9.
I just thought these clothes make it better. I just thought this love make it better. Truth is, I'ma live with this forever. just thought this money make it better. I just thought these clothes make it better. I just thought this love make it better. Truth is, I'ma live with this forever. Yeah.
Running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old. They can't run. But he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
He wants it all for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 41 yards. And the Dolphins get the upper on the board first here this afternoon. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Watch out for Hill on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 36. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I give niggas props when they props, dude. Like, I was in Buddy's ass and he's steady talking shit to me.
Sanders to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Mahomes. Backs the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce. And in for the Chiefs' touchdown.
It ain't over, Chuck.
Kelce, 26 yards. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And Mostert going to pick up the Dolphins' first down as he gets this up past the 40. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Two and now on first down.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And we're going to get a timeout. With
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, And as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to